international food focused with Latin flavors. My name is Dhanistha, but everybody calls me Dani because it's just a shorter. And this is our baby chef, Salvador Govinda Charan, and he's here proof that he can be a healthy vegan baby. My whole pregnancy was vegan too. I've been vegan already for a few years. Oh, and that's our little friend Ziggy. Oh, his dinosaur's gone, but he was wearing a cute little dinosaur costume too. And yeah, welcome. I just wanted to just kind of share. Let me see. I'll go in the middle so I can see a little bit. See you guys better. I was raised vegetarian from my parents. They met at like a Hindu ashram, a Hindu temple back in the 70s, and so me and my sister, we both were raised vegetarian, and with not too much milk products, and we didn't eat eggs. My dad, he's a doctor and he specialized in acupuncture, so in traditional Chinese medicine there isn't that much consumption of like dairy, or it's not really a thing. So in our household, we were pretty much raised vegetarian and vegan diet. And so when I met my partner eventually, and we had our own restaurant with our vegan business, I knew that's kind of like one of the choices that I want to make for our children that we would have in the future. And it wasn't that hard actually. I had a really rough pregnancy where I was throwing up my whole 9 months, and I had the acid reflux. It's like terrible. It was I don't know how many mothers or previous women have experienced the heartburn, and then you just go through so many body changes and you don't know like what's going on. And but one of the interesting things for me was that the more green I ate during my pregnancy, the better like I felt. So, for example, even within like veganism, there can be many like levels of habits of how you eat, right? Because you can eat French fries, and those are vegan too, but they're not necessarily like the best for your health, right? So, for me, my heartburn was pretty terrible. I know my heartburn was pretty bad, and kale was my lifesaver. So there's some recipes that I kind of been putting together for any moms or for future moms that have maybe these type of problems. I still kind of suffer from like heartburn and acid reflux. So I can't really eat too much like spicy things or fried foods, and just some adjustments with with mainly focusing on greener vegetables. That has something that has been helping me out. And now for being with him, I'm breastfeeding him, and then starting to do introducing solids. And I thought it was going to be pretty difficult, but it's not too hard. Basically, whatever you're going to start eating, you just kind of start mashing up, and then you just give him like a little piece of like the broccoli that you're going to eat, and make sure you mash it up, and then you start feeding him. And he loves all the vegetables right now too. Yeah, he loves all the veggies. But see, I thought there was going to be a little bit more kids here, but I brought maybe a couple books. I think he's going to be sleepy soon. So he's going to see. So now I always used to think, okay, I'm going to be punctual on this time and do this and get this and this done by A, B, C, and D, but now it's all on his time. Yes, yeah, it's all on his time. And it was like we're about to head out the door. Oh, we need a little diaper change, and something like that always happens. And well, this is a really really nice book that I found online, and I was gonna have a little bit of or I thought it was gonna be a little bit. Mira, es un libro. So I'm going to just go through this really quick. It's called Mindfulness for Vegan Children, and it's a book that even adults can enjoy. So I'll put a, let's see. It's like, there are animals everywhere who need us to show them that we care. So we have a little polar bear, a little koala, el changuito. And it's like all kinds of little animals. Yeah. It's like they inhabit the sea and they inhabit the land. You can see a little whale, the little elephant, the giraffe. Sea and the sky. I watch them swim, run, and fly. See, mira. See? I like it's a little whale. Okay. It says, I am them and they are me, and we are all part of Earth's family. Let's be mindful of the way we spend each day and every day. This is something that I definitely want my children or my kid to kind of grow up being mindful of, like Mother Earth, taking care of her, don't throw away garbage, respecting the plants and the trees, and knowing that we are all part of this universe. So we all have to take care of each other. And with like climate change, and all the craziness that's happening in the world, I think it's only fair if we try to like educate our kids and our families and our loved ones to teach them respect and like how to honor the environment and those kind of things. Okay, so then it says, I watch as a dolphin swim in the sea and taste the salty water that splashes on me. Breathe in and see the dolphin swim. Breathe out and taste the salty water. I soar with the birds way up in the sky. I feel the air on my face as the wind blows by. Breathe in and soar with the birds. Breathe out and feel the wind. So if you guys want, you guys can also kind of close your eyes and then take like a deep breath too, just to kind of connect yourselves with your body and just kind of feel the connections that we have with our environment. I sit in the garden with the butterflies and bees. I see sunflowers growing as tall as the trees. Breathe in and see the butterflies and bees. Breathe out and see the sunflowers. I walk through the forest with the rabbits and bear and breathe the smell of the crisp, clean air. Breathe in and walk until the rabbits and bear. Breathe out and smell the crisp, clean air. I stand in the pasture with a cow and her calf. The sound in their chewing makes me smile and laugh. Breathe in and see the cow and her calf. Breathe out and hear them chew the grass. Hello, Akita. Moo. I explore the mountains where the giant pandas eat bamboos. I stop to take a drink of the early morning dew. Breathe in and see the pandas eat bamboos. Breathe out and taste the morning dew. I run through the fields with horses all around. I feel the power of their hooves beat against the ground. Breathe in and run with the horses. Breathe out and feel their hooves beat against the ground. All right, this one, let's see. I climb up with the monkeys up high in the tree and gaze the world that is all around me. Breathe in and climb with the monkeys. Breathe out and see the world all around. The little monkeys. Mira, Courtney's el changuito. Yeah, well, with one of my doctor, she was saying, even though the babies they're in their young stage of life, they are not talking, still like read to them, talk to them as a person. My dad was always like, don't talk to them in a baby talk to them. Use your real words, because they're absorbing everything that they're listening, and then one day they're going to respond back. Yeah. So, I leap with the frogs who live in the stream and hear them ribbit while I stop to daydream. Breathe in and leap with the frogs. Breathe out and hear them ribbit. Mira, Ziggy, mira. Breathe in love. Breathe out light. What is it? Oink. Agua. Oh, thank you, gracias. Thank you, gracias. Thank you, Ziggy. Mindfulness mantra for vegan children. I am love and compassion. I am kind and peace. I am happiness and laughter. And I am vegan. So as a vegan mom, I thought this was a pretty cool book for like vegan kids, or just to kind of show awareness for, that we all love the animals, and maybe try to make an effort, to show them that, to respect them, that we're all part of this earth. Yeah. And then that's the book. I don't know if you guys have any questions. I'm a new mom, and so I'm just kind of going as we're going. It's like, and then, yeah, and I think that's it. I don't know if anybody had any other questions. I brought another little book, but as kids are kind of restless.